Too many people that I know are running themselves into the ground. Now I'm going to say something that might hurt some feelings. I don't need you to train if your nutrition is shit. I'm going to say it again. I don't need you to train if your nutrition is shit. I don't care how hard you train. I don't care how sweaty you get. I don't care if you leave the gym looking like you just fucked up a fucking bear. If your food is rubbish, you're not going to progress. Time is one of the most valuable things in this world, and it's something that most people squander. We are only here for a fucking blink. And the thing is, you're too young to even understand what I mean by that. And even, you know what, even myself, I'm still quite young to even really understand what that means. But understand that there are people in the hospital who are fighting for the time that you have right now that you're probably fucking wasting. But anyway, I'm diverting. I'm going to say it again. If your food is trash, you're not going to progress. You're going to deteriorate. You're running your body into the ground. And some of you motherfuckers out there calling that discipline, that's not discipline. Now look, I'm not here to try and just disrespect people. I'm here because I actually care about people. I care about people getting good results, not just a result. I joke about this a lot. People talk to me about losing weight, okay? We all know that really and truly, it's not losing weight. You don't want to lose muscle. You want to lose body fat. You want to lose that shit that just makes you look fucking bad. Really and truly, most people just want to look good naked. They want to have confidence. So I always joke about this. You want to lose weight? Go chop your arm off. Go chop your arm off. You're going to lose weight. You weigh less. And that is what it feels like when people talk about losing weight and they just go on the treadmill or some cardiovascular fucking training thing and just do a buttload of cardio and try to eat as much fucking rabbit food as they can. You're deteriorating. You are breaking the fucking body down. And yes, you will get a result like that. Of course, the same way you get a fucking result by chopping your fucking arm off. It's not a good result though. Because at some point, you're going to turn around and be like, rah, I wish I didn't do that. Nutrition comes first, always. Training is a signal, it's a stimulus. Food is the building material. Another analogy that I give a lot of my clients is, if I come and I break a wall down in your house and you hire builders to rebuild it at nighttime and you don't give the builders the material, they can't rebuild the wall. But then the next day I'm coming back and I'm smashing that wall again. What's going to happen? You're going to end up with no fucking wall. However, if you give the builders the right amount of materials and actually you give them a surplus of materials, then what those builders might say is, this motherfucker's coming tomorrow to knock this wall down. So how about we not only rebuild that wall, but maybe we double insulate this motherfucker. So it's harder for this motherfucker to come and knock this wall down. That's how you build muscle in a very simplistic nursery rhyme fucking way. You can send the strongest signal in the world, but if there's no building materials, what the fuck do you think happens? Nothing. Or worse, your body just starts eating itself. Muscle doesn't just appear because you fucking yelled at a barbell. Fat doesn't disappear because you did 40 minutes on the treadmill scrolling Instagram. If your calories are off, if your protein is low, if your food is random, emotional, inconsistent, then no training will help you. It's just an additional stress that you are putting on the body that you don't need because it's not going to give you anything. Remember, stress without proper recovery is diet and sleep equals breakdown, not progress. The other thing I talk to my clients about is, there's training, and then there's proper training, because I hear this shit all the time. I've been in the gym for 10 years. I've been in the gym for 20 years. I've been in the gym for 30 years. Okay. And where's the evidence? Because the time in the gym means nothing if you were just there. I know motherfuckers in my gym who will walk in the gym. They will talk to about 20 different people and do 2 sets of bicep curls or some shit like that and walk out the gym. And then they turn around and say, I was in the gym for like fucking 2 hours. And most people in there are going through the motions. If you look at people in the gym, you can see who are progressing and who's not. Now, I'm not suggesting that progression is only going to be visual, right? Myself, it's a little bit visual, but it's not the main goal that I'm trying to do. My thing is, people are seeing me progressively lift more and more weight and improving myself and my performance. So I'm not saying that it has to always be visual, but you look at people and you kind of know who's putting the work in, who's doing stuff right and who's not, right? I'm looking at some people that are doing the same weights, same reps, same routine, same bullshit ego lift. That's not experience. That's repetition of the same bad year over and over again. One focused year beats 10 years of fucking about. You know that guy. We all know that guy. Well, I've been training for 30 years. Calm. But where's the evidence? You have nothing to show for it. You got no muscle. You got no strength. You got no conditioning. You just got knee pains and fucking stories. It's not impressive. It's a warning. It's like someone saying, I've been working for like 40 years. Okay, but you're still broke. What were you doing for the 40 years? Where's the money? Where is that? Activity doesn't equal the results. Effort doesn't equal progress. Time doesn't equal mastery. Execution does. So if you're watching this, understand this clearly. It's not about how long you've been in the gym. It's about how well you've utilized your time in the gym. I've taken some of these people who have said that you're training for like 3 hours in the gym, right? And I take them and I literally blast them in 30 minutes. And they'll turn around and be like, yo, Fee, I've never had a workout like that because you ain't never worked before. And I'm not trying to put out that I'm the best coach in the world, but I understand how to utilize time, not fucking about. Time is precious, people. It's also not about destroying yourself every session. It's about recovering so you can actually adapt. It's not about being extreme for just 2 weeks. It's about being consistent for years. Remember, nutrition first, proper training second, and recovery fucking always. Anything else is just noise. I don't want you to train just to say, yo, man trains. I want you to train so your body actually changes, so you actually get the results, so that you actually get stronger. You know, you build that bone density, you build muscle, you have longevity, you're healthier, you're fitter, in whatever way that might be. Because if there's no evidence, then something needs to change. Now, if this hits you, good. If it annoyed you, even better. Fix the fucking food. Train with purpose. And stop confusing time with progress. And I'll see you on the next one.